Miller outweighs him by 15 and a half pounds at 283 points.
The Viking Wach! Baby Miller!
Well, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Test for Miller, and he wants to see how Miller does against him.
Doesn't quite connect perfectly. Wach went the distance with Vladimir Klitschko.
I mean, this has a lot of size in the ring. It's like having a...
The fight had him in a little bit of trouble, but it came... Very interesting conversationalist.
Between Miller, Cletus...
Expresses himself to the opponent.
And the guy in the main event tonight fighting against Jacobs.
Like when Mike Tyson came around, bodybuilding competition or physique competition, but maybe Joshua and or Wilder will have to do the same.
Just a little bit better. In addition to the brain behind the gift of gab, across the top rope by the giant Mariusz Wach.
Miller has to look out for is when he leans over to his
first round, he scored throughout the round with that long jab.
Because then you stay in line of the punch.
Like right there.
You don't want him leaning to the right at all, or just you want him doing it quickly?
It's a dangerous area right there.
Not bad. He's done a better job of...
Good hook.
There's a right and a good left hook by Big Babe.
A tall guy like that, that's the right hand I'm talking about.
He keeps sitting. Hard shots in the middle of the ring.
Now Big Baby gets his jab going.
That he's fighting at. Like right there, that's just enough distance hook there to the Miller.
Degree that he is. And there's a good uppercut by Big Baby.
He's using the uppercut to try to set up the Miller.
Good hard right hand by Miller.
Wach's the taller guy, and now it makes sense that he's bent over.
Down the stretch of round two. The most popular English word all around the world is okay.
I don't know, is that an age thing or... So when you got guys who are thicker like that their whole life...
Too fat. He could be in better shape, obviously, but he's a big guy and was getting stronger as the fight wore on, Roy, because he is so relaxed.
Their DNA does not allow that.
Yeah, but
so I think he's perfectly well... And like I said, Miller has to be very careful.
You mentioned Mathis, who was a fat heavyweight who was very nimble.
That punch was a little bit low. Second punch was a little bit low.
And he will make us know whether Miller is the truth or not.
Miller got credit for both of them and now lands a couple of clean shots upstairs.
Good uppercut by Miller.
On the right side, etc. You're not learning that against.
Pretty good ones down the pipe next, and these are 12-ounce gloves, maybe.
Ever two have gone through this. I'll get to it in a minute. Let's first.
Wach's Big Baby Miller looked really good, but like you said, in round two.
Story I was about to tell Roy Jones when Wach first went into a gym.
Big Baby started to turn it on. In round three, Mariusz Wach
ultimately sparring with people.
Just hitting the bag and sparring, that's pretty impressive. So he has to have...
Simply because, you know...
May have made it a little bit heavier than it should be.
No, all heavyweights.
In the third round, and you heard Big Baby's trainer, Harry Kite. I mean, it's not as if Wach is going to be able to disguise anything.
Bad advice at all. Good right hand by Wach. Those two good right hands by...
Landing a right hand in return. Ooh. And now right and a left by Wach. And Miller goes right back to the body and now lands a right hand through the guard.
Ring generalship, leaving the feeling that things are happening he wants them to happen.
Round 5 of a scheduled 12. And I think he did do some damage.
Good body shot by Miller.
Defensively, for a guy who appears to be easy to hit up the middle.
Right hand lands for Miller.
Shots are landing on the shoulder by the...
Regular speed punches, they went like that. When they think one can land, they speed it up.
Miller with 20 fights coming in.
After giving him credit for deflecting a lot of those shots, some of them are landing.
Peter Seldenhead coming into the first of the three. So now I'm told
because you see him not using it so much, and he's not been throwing it as much as we saw him throwing it earlier.
if Wach has hurt the right hand, that will make it even easier for Miller to fight.
Good body shots.
And he's in with a guy who throws a high volume of punches. And you won the middleweight bout.
The right one was hurt before the fight.
Brings a smile to my face every time. Y'all must have forgot.
You need Y'all Must Have Forgot Part 2.
I'm working on it.
Baby Miller's not a huge puncher.
Oh, good combination.
Speed on the left hook, capable of landing 2, 3, or even 4 in combination.
Aim to wear those guys down. Good hook by Wach. I mean, you got to think about it though. For those guys, Klitschko was their idol.
He brought it back.
Yes. Like Wach's corner man just did.
But to tell you the truth, I just think that Big Baby Miller is out fighting him, you know?
Another big heavyweight with his hands by his hips.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. Look at this. See, Big Baby Miller landed more hard shots.
Big Baby having fun with him now.
You know, fighting off of that energy. He looks like he's ready to pack it in, Wach.
It's his right hand, though. Those body shots, because like he said, not many heavyweights remember to punch to the body.
Otherwise, what shot does he have?
Wach just hit, Big Baby just hit Wach's right hand, and that hurt.
It would appear. And that's going to make it even more difficult when power punches landed this round. These are wipeout rounds.
Hitting him on the right hand is ending the fight.
Trying to figure out, you know, what he wants them to understand.
It's a guy who's losing every round. And his corner man's telling him he's doing great.
Wach seems reduced to leaning on Miller. Tries a right hand. And now as the right hand goes dormant for a while,
Give Wach credit, he throwing that right hand was
doubled Mariusz Wach in terms of landed punches.
You know, there's no quitting, Wach, that's for sure.
some advice. Hey, we're going to give you one round. Load up on left hook.
Because this could be the last one round of his career. Give me one more. I heard him.
To the corner and stop the fight.
Yep.
So that's a TKO victory for Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
He see the doctor walking up. He realized Wach was not using that right hand.
Baby